All right. All right, guys, we're going to start getting situated here. Just going to let a few more people pop in. I'm just going to get myself situated. As you know, NAHBE has concluded. We are finally wrapped up. I'm actually in my shop now, so I went home. We got into Baltimore about 1 o'clock today. Finally went home, took a little nap, and now I'm back down the shop working. That is how it goes. So last night, if you guys saw the message, you guys were due a customer appreciation post. It was just too late to do it with us getting up at 4 in the morning and me pulling a trailer. So we're a day late. I do apologize about the day late piece, but we're going to hope to pick a good winner. I'm hoping we're going to give away a big one. I'll pick a big customer from NAHBE so we can contribute a lot to these kids. I'm just trying to pull up my correct screen currently so I can actually see comments now that I'm at my desk. I want to be able to hopefully interact with you all, see what you thought of the conference itself. And all that. I am struggling to find it. I don't know why. I just need our normal YouTube. 1 second, bear with me. Like I said, this thing is a work in progress. Doesn't mean we won't get there. We're just gonna make stuff happen. All right, I've got that pulled up. Let me turn our live chat feature on so I can see you all there. Mute that so we don't get some overlap. All right, cool. So before I get too far in the weeds on our giveaway, I've got some notes here. I just want to tell you guys that I am extremely grateful for each and every one of you. We had so many customers that came up and told us time and time again how much our products are really making a difference in their apiaries and in their beekeeping process in general. So it was an extremely humbling and just awesome and semi-surreal experience to really be able to network and understand just the big impact that we make in the community. Truthfully, I don't like selling product. I like making a difference. And when we have customers that come up and are kind of sharing the good word and that kind of thing, it makes my life easier because then I'm not selling something and you're encouraging another person to take action and keep their bees healthy. It's a very neat experience from my perspective. I was somebody who only had a handful of colonies, and now we maintain something like 250,000 colonies. I think it's a bit less via oxalic acid treatments on an annual basis. So extremely excited. It's a crazy thing to sit here and think about. We've got a lot of commercial guys in the mix, but we have a ton of customers who just support us. So I just wanted to plug and say thank you. You guys make a huge difference in this community, and it really, really, really matters. And I am extremely excited for that. Give me 1 second here. I'm just going to get that. All right, I'm just going to get a few things out of here. Sorry. We're going to fix that. I'm glad that I'm looking at the live chat. So anyway, back to business. I'm glad I have that up. I hope things weren't on there like that the last time. So far, the first day of the conference, we did a 50% back to one of our customers as a customer appreciation thing. That was pre-orders and first day orders. Basically, the sooner you got in, the sooner your hat was in the ring, that kind of deal. That was Rob Tuttle, ended up being our customer that we selected that day. Half of the proceeds from that order we refunded to him, and then we matched that and gave that half to the... I don't know why this is happening. Hold on. I'm just going to try and keep our comments fairly decent. I do need some mods. We'll get there. This is a learning progress thing. I'm definitely going to get there. Anyway, so he was situated. We ended up putting $28.09 into the fund with day one. Day two, Jeff Long ended up being our customer selected. We ended up putting $137, which is half of his order. He actually ordered one of our macro units, so that's one that we built in-house, so that was a pretty neat thing. $137.80. So far, as of right now, we've got $165.95 $0.89 towards the youth program for next year. So that is an awesome thing. We're getting ready to hopefully wind that number up quite a bit. Jonathan asked if we have any sweatshirts for sale. So this is one I had custom made. We really did this just because NAHBE is during the cold season. It's something that we may do. We always have shirts and that kind of thing. I try not to get into the apparel market. Like we're really good at treatment stuff. So that's what we do. People do like to support us, and I love every bit of that. So it may be a thing. I had a lot of people. We have these like Larabi's hats. I had a local friend of mine make. A lot of people wanted those. I only have a few of them, so they didn't make the trip this time. So it's something I'll consider as you all want to support us and our endeavors in supporting the community. It's something I'm kind of realizing that you guys want. So I'll take that into consideration about sweatshirts. Truthfully, I just haven't thought that far. I've thought about the t-shirts and the hats, and that's basically it. So we will continue to block people who do not make sense in the video. All right, let's get down to it. I'm gonna put things in different screens here, and we're going to get this rolling and see who this is going to be. So again, this is for our North America Honeybee Expo customers, those who pre-ordered or picked up at the show or ordered at the booth, what have you. And we're going to go through our our order numbers, excuse me. So we will do, so our highest order number was 1,564. And where we started, I believe, was 1,001, but I wanted to tell me that. Yep, 1,001. All right, and let's pull up the infamous ChatGPT and see what we can do to get somebody going here. All right, let's hope. I'm going to hope that it's a high dollar one. We're going to hope for a $700 order so we can try and put a lot back into this fund for next year, hopefully help a kid or two get through this program. I saw a lot of youth there, so that was a really, really neat thing. It was neat to see, and I want to encourage that to continue going. So give me 1 second to type this into the computer, and then I'll look up the name, and we will take it from there to 1,564. Oh, that was way too many numbers. 64. Kodak Farms, glad to hear that you love both units. I really don't have a preference. I mean, I run a compact pretty standardly now, but I am a just that did not work. But I like the light too. It's a big thing. So we have 1402 is our number. Cool. So 1402. Bang. All right, let's look here and see what that one is. So I'm on the NAHBE website. Now, he's gonna get one, but I'm gonna pick another one. How about that? So, so that was Jason Jones. That was $33.92. But we're gonna do another one. So, I'm determined to give some money away. I really, really, really want to help this fund. And we're gonna do it. We're gonna make a difference. So bear with me here for a second. I just want to jot down numbers so I remember to refund that customer in full for the customer appreciation event. All right, we're gonna do one more. Wherever it lands is where it lands, but I'm at least gonna give it a fair swing and try and get a higher number one in here. Bang. See what we got. 1264. That is a new number. All right, let me scratch it down here. Let me look up where that is. Who that is. All right, I'm on the North America Honeybee Expo store. 1264 is our number. There we go. That's a good one. I'll take that. That's a goodie. So it looks like we don't have a customer name. It was a point of sale. So no name provided, just a Gmail. I'm not going to put their Gmail out there like that. They got a Milwaukee vaporizer and a bag of oxalic acid, a Milwaukee compact. So their total was $470. So that's going to be good. That's going to be something like, what's that, $235, something like that to the fund. So that worked really well. I wish I had a name. I wish I had a way to tell you guys that. Their email, I will say, started with a TF9. I won't go any further than that. That's their personal information. But that's how that goes. Just so you can kind of know if it's yours or not. If it is, you'll know. If it's not, that's how it goes. So I will do that. So both numbers get a full one. I'm going to sit here and tally up our total real quickly, and we're going to figure out how much we're going to be able to contribute this year. And yeah, so while I'm doing this, I would love to hear and have a little dialogue about what you guys liked about the show. I have my own opinion on what I really liked, but were there things that stuck out to you? Maybe things that not everybody got to see, maybe some talks or lectures. I'd love to see that side of it. Hear your thoughts on that. Good old calculator here. And once I add these up, I'll start folding out of here because I still got to go home and eat dinner. But so we had $165.89. And then we had a $33.92 winner. And then we added a bonus winner here, which is another full one for $470. And no, yeah, I said that wrong earlier. That's a full winner. Anyway, 470, 64, bang. All right, so we are officially going to cut a check for $670.45 to match what we gave back to customers for their thank you. And we're going to be able to help. I think that pays for 2 or 3 kids for next year. I think. I don't know the exact numbers, but I'm really hoping that does. That's what I think, and that was the goal. We want to just do our part and contribute some. So that's what we're doing. So I'm actually very happy with that. I wanted to make sure we at least got a kid in there. It seems like we're going to get 2. So that's awesome. So thank you all for those who shopped with us. Thank you all for those who just stopped by and said, hey, I love it, or hey, I wish you would do this one little tweak. Like, I love those too because it makes us better across the board. So I really am thankful for each and every one of you. You guys make such a big difference in the community. By bettering your bees, you better other people's bees, and it really makes a difference in a huge way. So, all right, I got a few people to refund, and then I'm going to go get dinner. I greatly appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm going to try to experiment more with some things in this platform to try and do a little bit better with our live streaming and interaction. Now that we are through the conference, we're going to start getting into a few more really interesting things. So as you see behind me, we've got a big machine that is designed for making pieces out of metal, essentially. And behind that, we've got a big machine over there. So theoretically, anything that is made out of plastic, we can make in the States here right in the shop within reason. So we have a few projects that we want to do and want to bring to the beekeeping market that I just think there hasn't been enough. Really, truthfully, I don't think there's been enough engineering in the space. So we have a lot of products that we didn't even tape to the show. That this is a 3D printed example, but we have a lot of stuff that we're going to start injection molding and that kind of thing, and hoping to make even a bigger difference. So we have treating really good. We're stepping into the testing world. We're going to step beyond that until we just keep going. I mean, there's really not an until. I really enjoy developing new products and helping people in their bee yards. And we're just going to keep doing it. So if you get questions or thoughts or new products or what have you, feel free to reach out. And I'm going to try and take you guys along for the process as we continue to develop and innovate. And we'll have a lot of things as far as customer trials and all that stuff. I want to get people's feedback, and we'll take it from there. So anyway, thank you for spending your day after your travels with me, your evening here for the last 15 minutes. I'm going to give you your evening back. I'm going to go get dinner and get some more rest myself. Again, thank you. I can't thank you enough. And I will catch you in the next one. See you guys.